the resonance fades away, the validation turns cold. The language of solidarity becomes, in essence, the language of shame. And then suddenly you realize you weren't in a community. You were in a funnel. A funnel that was designed to keep you curious just long enough to turn that curiosity into commitment. And then commitment morphs into compliance. And compliance eventually leads you to captivity. But by the time you see it, it's already gotten into you. And you started quoting their logic. And you started framing your pain through their lens. And you're suspicious of anyone who doesn't use their language. And you become defensive when people question what you now defend. And then isolated from all the voices that once grounded you, you're in a new track. And it didn't all happen at once. It happened in these layers, right? The first layer was curiosity. You were just exploring. You were just asking, you were just poking around. But then came the second layer. The second layer, which was like emotional resonance, where you felt seen. And then when you're starving for validation, resonance starts feeling a lot like rescue, right? But then there's the third layer on top of that, and that's where the hook kind of sets in. And it's like an ideological kind of bonding, if you will. And now it's not just content anymore, it's like an identity of sorts. You're not just interested, you're actually, now you're invested. And if someone challenges what you've started to believe, well, that feels personal, right? And you defend it like you're defending yourself, because it has in essence become a part of yourself. But I don't think that's failure. That's not a failure. That's how pathological and psychological grooming works.